Okay, let's make sure we're positioned, we're comfortable. Let's go. Last time through.
Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelids, our interactive, lucid induction dream state in which you retain full consciousness and control. Confirmed. You can move freely, interact with surrounding objects, and listen to messages from your patient care team. Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol and that my voice has been explicitly chosen to remind you that I am not a part of your patient care team. I do not care.
See, I don't get why this cheese cooperates so much and the other one always throws me for a loop.
During eyelids, you will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream. Evidence. I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up. Please complete the remaining orientation activities.
It's probably a faster way to do that.
All environments perceived during eyelids should reflect a typical mental state. If you believe your mental state was compromised by Somnasculpt, please provide a comprehensive, rational explanation in your post-procedural survey. Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
So if this thing cooperates as well this time. There we go. It's faster than last time at least. Didn't waste as much time.
Please stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnasculpt
I didn't realize.
orientation.
That's too bad if it was really choppy earlier. That's terrible.
To maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey,
Thought it was
please do
choppy.
not
I didn't realize
delay
it
in
was that
proceeding
choppy.
through the final doorway as indicated.
No door, don't block me. Well, that's off to a much better start, that's for sure. Smoother, you're seeing more of the game, even now. Good. Yeah, this does look a lot better. That makes me very happy. All right. You're misbehaving. I don't care which side you go through, just as long as you're down. Excuse me.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk to you about being special. So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are. But not to worry, we're working on it.
So I tried carrying the other block through to skip all this, and it didn't really work that well because the sizing is just off. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna be too low. Come on. That's not helping me. That didn't help.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'm just popping in to give you a quick update on where you are. We still don't know, but please keep moving forward, and hopefully you prefer frequent updates to being reminded that you are completely lost.
The good thing about having the audio in this is that it kind of gives you a little bit of a trick or a tip as to how well you're doing in time. Because you can kind of set a benchmark of, I need to be past this point by the time he says this.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and we still can't find you. But you should now have access to a series of elevators that should trigger your subconscious to gradually wake you up. You should also find a variety of emergency exit signs that should lead you to them. Will all of this work?
Absolutely. We're through.
Hello.
And we're at a good
My name
size.
is
That's
Dr.
good.
Glenn Pierce. In the event that this elevator does not wake you up, please don't interact with anything that's...
Alright. Well, sorry about that last one being so choppy, everyone. Glad this one's moving much, much smoother now. I'm not getting all the irritating complaints from the machine, which is good.
This is an automated message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of somnasculpt therapy, but who have become trapped in a dream state paradox instead. Your decisions imply a failure of orientation, which reflects negatively on the standard orientation protocol. You will rectify this failure immediately. Professional tip: the average adult can only withstand 3 to 5 dreams per night. Once this threshold is eclipsed by entering more dreams, your mind will suffer an explosive mental overload, reorienting you for the emergency exit protocol. Please subject yourself to explosive mental overload.
There we go.
Please note that a reluctance to volunteer for the risks associated with explosive mental overload implies a misunderstanding of all other solutions, all of which are far more traumatic and likelier to result in catastrophe. I am not capable of suboptimal suggestions. Please exit this dream as soon as possible.
So one of the key things in this game is not throwing stuff in your own path, which happens all the time if you're not careful. Okay, we're through this one. Nice. Yeah, that cheese. It's got to be the way I'm positioning or where I'm standing that's causing the cheese in that room to mess me up. I think I need to stand further back when I grab it, or as soon as I come through, rotate it, throw it up, and drop it. We'll figure it out. That we will.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and despite touring the Waterfall Serenity Zone in the previous section you've just completed,
it's so much more
you
clear
may
now.
still be experiencing feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt. Why do I feel like everything is going wrong, even when the sun is shining?
No, where'd the sunshine go? It's gone. This you have to double jump, and you can't double jump, so there's always a pause there, and that little pause drives me absolutely crazy. This I need to get better at locating and running across. I always lose at least 3 seconds there.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before. You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you. Kind you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly why we're here to help.
And up the stairs. Around the corner. I got caught on that corner last time. It's a silly place to get stuck up for no particular reason.
You were advised to subject yourself to explosive mental overload by descending into additional dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
There we go. We actually saved a couple seconds on this patch through. We didn't get hung up like we did last time, so that was good. That's positive. There we go. Skip all of that noise because we don't need it.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1% of patients? This correlates strongly with the 99% of patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the standard orientation protocol.
It's pretty impressive. I don't even know 99% of people that can follow basic instructions. There we go, chat. 12 minutes, and we're past the avocados. Let's see how this one plays. I remember that one. You don't actually have to hit the alarm. Now, what are we at? So we need to keep this door with us. There we go. Just passing through, don't mind me. On my way to a very important meeting.
Attention, Dr. Pierce requires you to note the following risks of dream overexposure. Significant memory loss, both quantitative and qualitative. Hallucinations of dreaded or annoying objects. Unrealistic beliefs about the lengths of hallways. And other side effects which have not yet been discovered or which cannot be understood.
That part is so irritating for my brain, it's not even funny. I'm telling you, seriously. Okay, come on, Apple. Oh, come on, why are you doing this to me now? There we go. I don't know if we lost more time or if we saved time from the last time. I'm gonna have to go in and practice that level, practice that apple, figure out exactly what I need to do and how to do it best. Because obviously you can see many spots here where we can shave time. But as you play the game, as you get used to it, and the more often I play the game, it's going to get
frantically
better.
submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you. I have no subroutine to correct these errors, but I cannot compromise the integrity of the standard orientation protocol. You will not receive these messages. They would not make sense regardless. Attention. Dr. Pierce continues to input significant errors. I will interpret his basic ideas.
Good for Dr. Pierce.
Hello, my introductions are redundant. I am a real doctor who went to doctor school. VR has never been a mistake. I can help you, but I also do not know how. Transmission ends.
There we go.
Hello, name is Mike Pierce, Dr. Glenn.
There we go. No time wasted on that one. developers of this game just were brilliant. I gotta look into it. I don't know if it was a
My name is
team
Dr. Glenn Pierce.
or how they set it up,
This
but
is a
they've done such a good job
that you
with this
have
game.
reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged absence. Please continue to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
Hopefully this is going to be the right size and not cut my head off like last time. That was ridiculous. So many spots that we lost time in silly ways last time. That were not needed. Moving slow, but I think we're still at a good pace. Let's put him with his friend.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In addition to continuing and discontinuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may have recently had. Everything should have now reverted to being soothing and therapeutic. If this is not the case, you may be receiving this message in error.
Come on, fall clean, fall free, beautiful, look at you, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Just big enough to get through so we're not creeping through at a slow pace. Back into the swimland.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
Oh,
and
that's
I'd
good.
like to
I'm
read
glad
you
it looks
my
better now.
favorite inspirational quote by me. The worst thing you can do is focus on negativity. It won't spare you from the cage of death, the pain of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of human nature, or the eventual loss of everything you've ever held dear. Whatever you do, don't focus on that.
Come on, let me through. There we go. There's always this fear that you're going to come through this doorway and watch this slowly slide away as the thing falls. But luckily, it did not, and we got through relatively quickly. Now, will this
Hello,
one behave?
My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the
go.
system for
Although it's going to
future
make me
patients.
very small, so I'm going to be
Congratulations.
in a
Anyway,
very
you're now headed in the
slow-moving
right
pace
direction,
here.
and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
Nope. Just enough for me to get through. Good. Awesome. Glad to hear, Casey, that it looks so much better. That's just good. Ooh, that section always stresses me out. I think that's actually like my worst section, unless I'm not remembering something for the rest of the game. But that section was always kind of like, I find it's just the trickiest things that you need to pull off.
Emergency exit protocol initiated. Please prepare to conclude your Somnasculpt experience in 10, 9, 8. Error.
Well, shout out to
Error
all
log
of you in chat that
Orientation
stuck through the
protocol.
choppiness.
Stand by for
I
analysis.
greatly appreciate it. I don't think I realized how bad it
Error
actually was.
analysis
So,
complete. You are exhibiting
you're all
signs
champions for sticking
consistent with
through.
an increase in fear, hopelessness, and frustration. This is inconceivable, as Somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these emotions. Hypothesis: patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion: impossible. Reformulating. Improved hypothesis: patient requires additional Somnasculpt therapy. Conclusion: Emergency exit protocol cannot proceed. Emergency exit protocol has been emergency destroyed.
I love that line,
Instruction:
emergency
continue
destroyed.
with Somnasculpt therapy indefinitely on an independent basis, as all orientation resources have been exhausted. This concludes your standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
This one is just remembering the pattern that you have to remember. That's the awkward part. I'm gonna need you to cooperate with me today, sir. Can't have any more of that chaos you did earlier. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. Thank you for completing the Somnasculpt Standard Orientation Protocol. Before you begin the first phase of therapy, I'd like to briefly describe the finite and fragile nature of the dream state.
Nope, fall through. Oh, where am I going? Why'd I get turned around? How'd I get turned around right there? That's ridiculous. That was a silly, silly waste of seconds.
Of course, nothing is more challenging than the difficulty of changing perspective, of fundamentally altering your perceptions in a way that will enable you to face dire, trial-by-fire scenarios with solutions that could not be found otherwise.
Okay, sure, I need you out of my way. Yo, where'd it go? There was a glitch that was not my fault that time.
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient, you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of dreams, thereby entering a state in which you will not be able to wake up, even with the help of triggering mechanisms.
I love the music for this one. Little drum, little hi-hat. Little confusing perspectives. Find the paint, whatever it is for that, slows you
Listen
down.
carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play if you are approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
Connect the four corners here. There we go. All right, through that section.
the Somnasculpt diagnostic framework. Patients do not have access to this dream.
But they do.
Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail-states. Please paradox from creating
Here we go,
any
chat. The room's falling apart.
explosive dream overload may result. Please paradox overload. Please overload for dream explosion.
So we'll see how this plays out. I'm not going to worry about the time right now. If I focus on how I'm doing for time, it's going to mess me up and I'm not going to be able to focus on the game. So I'm just going to play out this and get myself through the next phase. There we go. And remember, flipping the switch is not the end of the game. You still have to turn around and keep running. Or not the end of the level. You have to turn around and keep running. So have to remember that.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream. I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space. There we go. But
Through
in
there.
white space, I also
So,
faced the greatest
Flip the
challenge
switch,
I could
turn around.
imagine.
Flip the switch, turn around.
Because
Jeez.
with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
There we go. We remembered. Yay. Look at that. Don't get caught on the corners. Hopefully this cheese is not going to mess me up.
You're well beyond dreaming now.
Yeah,
and
that does
further out than
seem very
anyone
much
has
similar
ever
to
come
the
back from.
Water Temple vibe.
But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view can make
Ooh, that was almost a
anything
mistake
possible?
there, chat. I almost grabbed the
Isn't
wrong
that why you
thing.
came here?
The wrong time. Now is not the time to make silly, silly mistakes. Yeah, let's line ourselves up better here. Jeez, why are you doing this to me? Don't do this to me again. Go! Yes! You throw the cheese. mistaken, we should be at the door right here. Aw, chat, I came so close to breaking through the half-hour mark. Look at this. Ah, we're 29:44. Almost through the half hour. Come on, fall faster. Fall faster, fall faster. Just missed the half hour mark. Well, we got a personal best. That's one thing. But it's not quite where we wanted. 30 minutes and 20 seconds